Saturday, you gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous thing. It's absolutely pissing it down.
Sherry just
with rain
struck me as
outside.
the perfect
What?
person to give a parrot to.
Yes, Sherry, would you like a parrot? Would you like a parrot?
Want to go trucking? Want to go trucking? Rock! I had a very dear friend of mine call up, and she called and got a friend coming down here down to South Texas when she's looking for somebody to give his parrot to. And she says, I thought a parrot was right up your alley. I said, that's where he'll end up, is up my alley, because I don't want no damn bird.
What, you going to shove it up your ass?
But the only way to shut us up. Yeah, so Sherry, I just thought of you. You should be glad somebody's thinking about you. That's always a good thing.
Hey, look, Mr. Lee Godfrey is in the chat room.
No way!
The one that calls me Mrs. Yanki Moth.
That means we'll be trucking music. Sherry's here, there'll be trucking
That
music.
means I'll be yanking you off later.
That should be something like yanking off the Brit instead of yanking the Brit.
And Thomas Rollins is in the chat. He
Hello,
wants to
Thomas.
hear the fight inside of me.
Thomas. Where's
What?
Cora? Cora!
Yeah, I thought I saw Cora.
Miss me, Cora.
Where's Cora,
I
baby?
don't see no Cora. There's no bloody Cora here. Who's Cora?
What did
Yes,
she
you're a
say?
star. A flickering one, but a star nonetheless.
She's a boner. What? Oh, she says I'm ecstatic. Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Either way. She's probably driving
She's
and texting
static,
at the
all
same
right.
time.
She's electric.
She's driving and texting at the same time and knows I
She
won't have none of
better
that.
not be.
All right, look, she's whining already. Jesus Christ, you're worse than the regular listeners. Get my song now. Okay, we'll do that for you. Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network off the request line. Shenandoah and the church on the Cumberland Road. I got your wanker right here, Bertha.
Yeah, we got your wanker.
No, Jesus
And your
Christ.
bell end.
If my cupcake's around, tell him I said hello.
Yes.
Love me
hello,
cupcake.
Cupcake. He never understands me. Whenever I've answered the phone and he's called, he never understands me.
Who can understand British anyways? You can't even speak English.
Oh,
I
no.
should say.
Fair point.
All right, then. Anyways, let's see. I got about 800 things going on over here. I'm trying to fix Bertha up here with something important. In the meantime, let me throw this out
Hear
there.
us. I've told her to stick some tinfoil around her head and stand on one leg and let's.
Yeah, go out there by the window that you leave open for the squirrels and stand there on the deck and put one arm out toward the river, put the other one straight up, put the tinfoil rabbit ears on your head, and face the south, and you should be all right. That ought to work. Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Let's do this here real quick. We got to have our hick stick fix or we'll never make it through the night. Long shot on the RTM Radio Network. Of course, that's our main man right there, Steve Hickman, and a long shot with the Yankee and Brit and the RTM Radio Network Country Saturday night. It's all happening right here, baby. Country songs, you name it, you got it. Whatever you want to hear, we're doing it. It's all country. That's what it's all about. Truck driving tunes, bring them on. We're all about those truck drivers. Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Let's go over here off the request line. We got one for Darius Rucker and the old wagon wheel. Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Hi,
Good
Cora.
evening. Yes, Cora has just come in the chat room. We were shouting about you earlier. I was like, where is she?
Where's that Cora?
And where is Keith Sampson? He was in here earlier and I've not seen him since. So where
Was
the
he really?
bloody- Yeah.
I
you
missed
have to
that.
scroll right down the chat. He's probably driving.
Well, doesn't that stink then? All right, let me throw this in here real quick.
Sean's here. Look.
Yankee and Brit, RTM Radio Network. You wanted to say something over there,
Yeah,
didn't
say hello to Sean in the chat room.
you? Hi, Sean. How are you,
Hey,
lad?
How you doing?
Nice to
mister?
see you, mate. Jolly good. Pip, pip, chitty-o, and all that crotch rot.
Oh, you really are turning British now.
I know, right?
Just for you guys that want to know, Randy is putting deodorant on
Do you
his
have to
armpit.
fucking give every goddamn thing away I do over
course
here?
I do.
Jeez, let me have a little something private. Rubbing the snot out of my pits is not public knowledge.
Well, it is now.
Well, it's not supposed to be. Now, don't let it happen again. What? I'm getting the salad dressing off my desktop. I'm sick of being stuck to it.
That's not salad dressing.
Shut up! That's it. Go home.
I know you love getting grief off that wife of yours.
Jesus Christ. What else are we missing over here? It is salad dressing, by the way.
What else are we missing? Good question. So Sherry Schmidt is still here. She says she loves that song. It's a bit wrong, but she loves it anyway.
Which one?
That
CB Savage?
Yeah, CB Savage.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Breaker, breaker. Oh, I do that too well.
I know you do. Sherry says it's about time we did something about the stink.
Got to keep your tits clean. The old tit head's got to smell right, right? Right.
Not if you're wearing a Keith Sampson bra. It is now a Keith Sampson range, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Hey, Alfred.
Hello, Alfred.
How you doing?
You gonna go outside?
What you doing, stinky boy?
Hey, I'm talking to you. Do you need to go outside? Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Well, let me throw on some tunage over here, then, and that's right where we'll
He
go.
nods his head. Oh.
Stop it! Oh, this fucking board. Gotta hate this goddamn thing. Friggin' shit's all over the place now. Screw that friggin' Margaret telling you what to do.
Oh, you can blame me for that one. Randy lined up a tune and I clicked on the wrong one, so you can blame me for that. He
If I was,
feeding Muttley. What?
You know, if I was trucking down the highway and a damn good song is on, that son bitch come on and told me I had to stop, I'd fucking throw that bitch right out the window. Fuck that. God, I hate that shit. Telling people what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Maybe you ain't tired. Maybe you ain't ready to stop yet. Maybe you were tired hours ago, but you gotta go, fuck all that noise. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network, by request. Alabama. Run on! See, if Daddy would have slowed down for conditions or just stayed off the road altogether, they wouldn't have to worry about him being lost in a blizzard somewhere. Another steering wheel holder, by the sounds of it. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. How come I can't hear anything over here? What the hell's wrong
Open
with
your
it
ears,
now?
open your mud flaps.
I'm sick and tired of this bullshit over here. Friggin' thing don't work right half the damn time. I wanted the old one to work. Damn it.
I think Alfred's fell out with us again, look.
Yeah? What's he looking all...
Yeah, you know when he looks away like that.
Or turns his back to you. The Panhandle of Nebraska. Where the hell is that at? The Panhandle of Nebraska? Nebraska. I got to see the Panhandle of this. Come on.
Because we have a Texas panhandle.
Oh, over there. Okay, it does have a panhandle. Been so long since I've been out that neck of the woods, I forgot. See it right there? Looks more like a friggin' iron. Must be a lot of women live in that state.
You guys must have a hell of an imagination over here, because that looks nothing like a panhandle.
How the hell would you know what a panhandle is? You don't even cook. Get out of here. Give me that shit. You don't even know what a panhandle looks like. All right, I'm looking for that song, Sherry. Rodney Atkins, Farmer's Daughter. Let's try that and see if that works, shall we? All right, here it is. Let's see if this is the song you're talking about.
She said she thinks it's called Billie Jean or Bobby Sue.
No, after about the first few lyrics there, I knew that wasn't the right song. I don't know. You'd have to... I searched what you said. I couldn't find anything. You have to give me a little more information than that.
Who cares? The guy was pretty hot in it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yes, sir.
More than once, I've heard that. Some of the words are, it ain't no life for a farmer's daughter and a drunk man's wife. Let's see what we can find with that while we're sitting here chawing on our salad. Sorry. We all must eat once in a while. Bonnie Jean lyrics?
Bonnie Jean. Now, that could be the one because she thought it was Billie Jean, didn't she?
You might be right. All right, let me... all right, get this goddamn thing to work right over here. We might have found it.
Why don't you put the guy back on with the hot jeans? Just for me. I think the dog's making some funny noises over there. I think his stomach is, anyway.
That's me.
Oh, all right then.
All right, let's try this and see what happens, shall we? Yankee the Brit, by request. I'll tell you what, that old Ford he's driving in that video, I run one of those. It wasn't such a bad truck. It got down the highway, did the job. Pretty fast, some bitch. Isn't too much I didn't do with that thing. What the hell did I do? I pulled freight box with it. Lots of heavy shit, paper and crap like that. It was all right. Don't make fun of my Fords, damn it. I'll come over and get you, Schmidhead. All right, anyways. I guess we took care of that. So now let's go back over here with this console that doesn't work friggin' half right. Let's play some music off of that. Let's do this one because this is one of my favorite trucking songs. Road. Yanky and the Brit, the RTM ready. Missed that whole goddamn song, huh? Or did I play that right? Did I do that right? I don't know. This fucking console. Jesus Christ. Where did I play that from? Oh, yeah, I did do it right. All right, so I talked over it. Douchebag. All right, hey, Mr. Dave, what's going on over there? I am so hating this. This could really screw up. Why? What the hell's going on over there, then? Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Let's try this again. Here's one for Mr. Dave off the hotline.
Mr. Dave is in the chat room. We never saw any notification to say you were live last night with Lance. I was looking on the Facebook, and normally I get something come up that tells me that somebody's live, and I never got anything.
The only thing that comes up with you is last night's dinner. Be quiet. All right, then. Yeah, we didn't see anything. We were going to try to hook it up, see how it went. But okay, then. So, moving right along over here, then. Jesus Christ, how many friggin' windows you got to have open to run this damn thing? Before we get to that, here's the man with a plan, the one we can all stand. He is the weatherman. He's the greatest in the land.
Samo!
He is...
The weatherman! What am I supposed to say?
He is... Samo! Jesus Christ.
Good evening, Randy.
Hi, thank you very much, Samo. Love that guy. RTM Radio Network.
Oh.
Go on. It's me. I can't keep up with this.
Anyway, I was just saying to Dave in the chat room that what we'll do is we'll probably download it and then chop it up so that see how clean we can get it. Because
cut the parts out where he and Don were singing.
Yeah, I was just about to say that there was quite a bit of crap on there. Dave singing and Don singing. We heard it later on last night after the show. We went to see what was going on, and David Don Schmidt was on the stage. And poor Lance, by the looks of his face, he didn't know what to do.
I can imagine
he looked like he was about to turn and run. I can imagine what that clip's going to sound like. Here's Lance Stinson was live at the Truck and Bozos Bar and Grill last night. Check this out. And there it is. That's it. That was a great song. Thanks, guys. If you want to hear the rest of it, it's over here on the cutting room floor. Come on over and have a drink. Listen, or whatever. Anyways, for Mr. Dave. I got a thinking problem. I confused this with that song last week. It's a drinking problem. Midland, by request. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Saturday night, nothing but country. Got it all happening over yonder. Yeah, and Steve Hickman has joined us in the chat room.
Hey, what's up, old buddy?
Yeah, we were playing one of your tunes earlier. And today, we had the same dilemma that we do get very, very often these days. You're going down the road and you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, I just need some Steve Hickman. Give me some Steve Hickman. Give me
a little
Steve
hick
Hickman
stick,
now.
go a long way.
We plug him in the stereo, and that's it. We're jamming our
You must be a busy
through.
man. Haven't heard a lot from you in the last week or so.
What's
which is a
that
good
in
thing.
The window?
What is that?
Is it
What, that right
water?
there?
Yeah.
Raindrops stuck in a cobweb.
Oh, a raindrop.
Some bugs. Breakfast and lunch, basically, by the looks of it. Yeah, I know. I need to take the screen off and clean it all out again. You know how it looks at night when all the bugs are out there.
And do I have to tell Steve about your little bedtime antics again? The other night he wouldn't go to bed without his what is it you guys that call it what babies have in their mouth?
A pacifier?
A pacifier. I call it a dummy, you see. Randy wouldn't go to bed the other night without a dummy in his mouth and Steve Hickman on the radio.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works around here.
I know.
I'm not afraid to admit it.
The dummy thing was a bit far, though, wasn't it?
We've listened to God, I don't know how many of your friggin' songs this week. Can't get them out of my head. It's crazy.
And what was we listening to today? One that we've not heard that often.
I know, and we're going to play that here in a little bit.
Is it called Without You or something like that?
You know what? Let me look over here and I can tell you because I got it right here. Going to Take Us All.
No, not that one.
That's the one.
It was not that one.
The Great Outdoors?
No. Is it called Without You? I'm going to have to look now. You should have all this loaded
Oh, maybe
up.
that's what it is.
If you were a true Steve Hickman addict...
Oh, shut up.
Then you would know the name of this song.
What the hell did you say it was called?
I think it is Without You.
Yes, all right. Well, let's play it then because we love the guy. And I want him to go big time. I think he should. He should have been already, but people are stupid. They don't get it.
Yes,
Anyway.
it's Without You. See?
All right, I got
am
it.
the true Steve Hickman fan of the Yankee and the Brit show.
Why me? Oh, God, why me? All right, let's do it anyway. Steve Hickman, Without You, with the Yankee and the Brit.
Trains, trucks, and good old country music with the Yankee and the Brit on RTM Radio.
You know, husband.
I want to hear him do that again. I wonder if I could just move this back a little bit, if the whole thing's got to go all the way around.
You know, if we spent the day with Steve Hickman, you know what we could do? We could go to bed and we could get Steve to sing us to sleep, couldn't we? You know, we could have like a live bed scene where he sings us to sleep. That would be an odd 5 minutes, Steve. I said, I hope you'd have the odd 5 minutes for me. And he was like, yeah, that'll be an odd 5 minutes.
Not even quite sure what to say at this point in time, but you might be onto something there. All right, come on, then.
Alfred is just adorable today. But I was only saying last night in the show that we often leave the butter dish out on the side. Quit it! Shut up with that hick stick for a second. We often leave the butter boat, whatever you guys call it, on the side. And if we don't make sure that we hide it or put it in the fridge or put it somewhere really high up, we come back and we find the butter dish on the floor and it's rammed up against the side of something because he's licked it and he's pushed it across the floor.
The floor is like it's got that.
Steve said, "Screw it, let's do it."
It's got that shine. What did they used to call that stuff? And the floor looks great. What
I
was
know,
that they put
last
on
night-
Johnson's wax, or was it?
Yeah,
something?
last night when me and Randy were banging, he didn't even need any lube, you know. He just slid me across the floor and
Rubbed my dick on the floor a little
rubbed his
bit,
dick
and
on
then
the
I
floor, and the floor just
Jeez.
pushed me along.
What a flea bag. Listen, I want to hear this again.
You, there ain't no me.
All right, pay attention now.
Honey, without you.
There ain't no me. Now, if I could hear it again without your yap blaring over there.
Hard it won't be. I can't sleep and I just won't eat. 'Cause without you, there ain't no me. Honey, without you, there ain't no me.
All right.
You can't even come close. See how badass that guy is? That is some bad shit right there. I so want you to come sing with us.
I know.
I want to sing along with you and screw up all your songs, but they're cool as hell, man. That'd be a dream come true. That would. I'd love it.
Would it really?
Every minute of that would be awesome. Hell yeah. You know damn well it would be. If only. Yankee to Brit, the RTM Radio
Would you
Network.
get Steve to teach you how to sing low so that you can sing to me
How
in bed?
low can you go?
Lower.
Low. Low. You want me to sound like you? Low. You're an idiot.
Low.
Hey, I got a couple tunes I want to play for you.
Low.
Jesus Christ, will you stop a friggin' minute? I'm telling you, man. Howard D. Crean sent these over to us. Now, how do we know this guy?
Howard is the guy that set us up with Jordan Mogi, you know, the guy in Ireland?
Right,
The
that's
awesome singer from Ireland.
Oh, sure, it'd be
Well,
good.
once in a while even, he sends us some music over. And one of his gals that he helps set up stuff managers, that's the word.
Okay.
She sung a song with Glenn Campbell and he sent it over to us.
So here's Sandy Kelly and Glenn Campbell, As We Danced. Fresh out of the email, I think. There we go. Nice little set from Glenn Campbell.
Mr. and Mrs. Jib Jab are tuned in tonight. How cool is that?
Let me yell at Tim across the room over there. Hey, Tim, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
What about
Tim. Hey.
Nice to know he's still here.
Yeah, Mrs. Jib Jab's there too.
I know, you guys run off and got lost in Tennessee, don't even know you exist anymore. What the hell?
And we've got a four-legged friend that wants to say hello to you guys as well.
Hello, everyone. How are you? My name's Alfred.
You are British.
Well, I am. What kind of dog you think I am, are you, then?
Do you talk American?
Oh, don't even know how to speak that kind of thing. Not me.
No wonder you can't understand a word Randy says.
You have any idea how hard it was to dog paddle over here? Bloody hell, a lot of work. Go on, then. Is that it? If you're done questioning me, I'd like to go back to bed.
Mrs. Jib Jab says that Tim is smiling.
Well, imagine that if you could. So what the hell, man? What are you guys doing? Everything all right over there in Tennessee?
Oh, Mrs. Jib Jab, Alfred is just so beautiful. He is just adorable. Just is so much like Caesar. It's unreal, isn't it? Really is unreal.
Well, if you must know,
Oh yeah, do tell.
I've kind of got used to that long face of yours.
What about the one on your own head? Now he hasn't got as long a face as Caesar did. His head's bigger.
Oh my God! But he's got a big head. Jesus
He's got
Christ,
the
is his head
cutest
big?
floppy ears. Oh, he is just an absolute
This
beauty.
friggin' guy's head is huge, man. Huge, Tom.
And
Huge.
his feet are just dead big as well. I should imagine he's still got some growing to do.
I'm not kidding you, man. This dog is friggin' huge. He is bigger than Caesar by a little bit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my
And it
God.
feels like he's grown in the past couple of weeks since we've had him as well.
Well, it's because he eats like a god over here. Jeez, he gets chicken and gravy and then his regular dog food. What else does he get in there? Whatever I put in there. Milk. The dude eats like, I don't think I can feed him enough. 50-pound bag a day or something like that. It's insane. It's crazy.
You don't eat that much, do you, Alfred?
Well, no, not really, but it's better than that humble pie you've been serving me.
Well, you wouldn't know humble pie if you ate it. All right, I'm done fooling around over here now. Let's see here. All this shit stuck
Ice
to me.
cream.
Get
Now
off
look,
me.
Mrs. Jib Jab's just mentioned ice cream in the chat room.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
know.
Mrs. Dave.
I think we need to go to Sonic later.
Hi, Becky.
I said we need to go to Sonic later for an M&M
Hi, Laura.
thingy.
No, we're not going anywhere.
We do. We need one.
I can't get her to stop spending money. Her grandma told me, she said,
Jib
She's a
Jab.
spendthrift.
Jib
She's a
Jab
bloody
said-
spendthrift. She'll spend everything on you.
Jib Jab said in the chat room that you need to take me to Sonic for some ice
not
cream.
I see that right there. Stop telling her that. Oh, jeez.
Not going to Sonic.
But I do have something I want to play for you. I think you'll find this rather cool. I know Becky will like this, if anything. Well, maybe, if I learn how to play that. I'm still learning
That's
this new
the
console, and
one.
the thing
The
sucks.
play button. Goodbye.
I know it. I'm slow but effective. You're never too old to have fun. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Mr. Tim Tatum on lyrics there, boy.
I
And
know,
Donna and I backing him up.
I just love him to bits in that video.
Jib Jab's
towards
over
the
there.
end, his eyes go all happy and smiling. I just
Jib
love him to
Jab's over
bits.
there doing her thing. I love that video.
Red.
Red, Nick.
I know, and she sent me that video when I says you need to do it like 5 or 6 or 7 times or something, and she says redneck 1, redneck 2, redneck 3, something like that.
Are you still working over there? I can't hear you now.
Me.
Hello.
Hello.
See, it's all breaking up. All right, try that then. See?
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, don't
Hello?
stop it. It's all crackly. Why is that?
Hello. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Hello?
I don't know. Talk. No.
Hello? Well, good evening. This is the Yankee and the Brit Show, starring the devilishly handsome Rand the Man and
There it
his
is.
twit.
I see.
Now, what happens if I turn that
Don't
button
touch
any
anything.
further?
Touch nothing.
Will you touch it then?
There's a new order in this
What
town.
happens if you touch that
Mine.
blue button a bit further?
Just
what
leave
happens?
It, leave
Let's see.
things
Hello?
alone. See,
Hello?
now I had to bump the fucker because of you, and now it doesn't work again. Stop it.
Arr.
Damn it, Jim.
Well, the hearer's all right.
Now what's she got? A mater worm. Look at that. My mother with a tomato worm outside the window. What?
She says, do you want him?
Oh, yeah, sure. Cook him up. Deep fry him in some chicken grease. She can't hear a word I'm saying, I guarantee you.
I know. She's going to bring him in.
That's fine. Leave him out there. Step on him. Step on him. Get rid of him.
Mrs. Jib Jab says she would like a good old Randy rant. Maybe she would like the 81 Fucks rant.
You just about heard one. Donna keeps screwing around with that goddamn board anymore. You're going to hear one.
Well, I want to know what that blue button does.
It doesn't do a damn thing if you don't touch it. That's what it does. Stop being a dick, asshole. You're just trying to start some shit, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, my God. See how you guys are. I miss all the bullshit. Well, then. Becky wanted to hear a song. Let's play it before I go into a rant. Get away from that board. I'll break
There's
both
too
of
many
them.
buttons. All those buttons.
Well, stop pushing
no,
mine.
Mrs. Jib Jab said, before you take me for ice cream, push the button.
You're not going for any bloody feckin' ice cream. I'm going to put me boot up your arse. And that's that. Leave the board alone, damn it.
You could have had a Scottish dog.
A what?
A Scottish dog. You could have had a Scottish Alfred.
I got a Scottish dog right here for you then. How about a bite of that? Oh my God. Why? Help me over here, somebody. And not you, Becky. You're not helping a thing. Jeez.
I know. She's already said you've got to take me for ice cream and you've got to let me push that button.
I was so happy to see her 5 minutes ago.
I know.
Now in 5 minutes I'll be glad to see her go.
Get out the chat room.
Let's play this song for her before I forget. Romance by request from Becky. You done over there making all that racket now?
I know. Alfred is like right up in my face. He's like, hello?
Well, he gets lonely over there. 3 hours without us, how does he take it?
Yeah.
Hey, big head, what's going on?
Hey, good looking.
Stop snorting on the microphone.
I know.
What do you need? You got to go outside again? That all you do is pit. Don't you breathe on me with that.
You know what we have to do if you get a little bit too close.
That didn't take long.
I've got
Here.
this horn, this one here, and all I have to do is have it in my hand, and he backs right off, and he doesn't like it.
Go on. Now go lay down. Come on now. Let us finish what we're doing here. Then we'll go outside and all that shit.
He's going ballistic.
All right, you know what? I'll take you outside. All right, what's going on over here? I got to sing a verse of a song at the Sammy Kershaw concert. Really? You're a busy little puppy, man. You've done all kinds of cool things. What do? Sit here and play all that music. Oh, jeez, don't breathe on me. Good God. Twat breath. Get out of here. Go. Come on, I'll take you outside in a minute. Let me get a song
What
playing
did you
over here.
feed him? He smells like trout.
Like trout? There's a difference? Oh, jeez. All right, then. So, where was I? Let's go back over here. And let's see what we got. Right, then. We ended the playlist. I'm still learning how to use this new board. It is such a pain in the ass. Crazy stuff.
All right.
Exactly. Yanki and Brit and the RTM
That was
Radio Network.
Randy, Miss Sherry. Sherry says quit it. It's probably hurting his ears. That was Randy.
Here, Sherry.
he was almost laid down then, and then he was like back up.
That's right. You don't like me rubbing your nose? Rub that spot. He's got this little flesh-colored spot on his nose.
I know, he's so beautiful. Look at you.
Him and his third eye. Anyways,
Third eye. I told Randy about the third. Is it third? Third eyelid. And Randy keeps calling it a third eye. What?
Just hold on and listen. Hold on to your little British hat.
okay.
Yes.
Go on then. You were saying something?
Oh no, we was talking about you keep calling it a third eye. It's a third eyelid. He has like a third eyelid that's
He's
kind of
like
red.
that detective,
So
Dick
he kind of-
Jameson, third eye.
Yeah, so his eyes look really, really he's not blind. No, all by far he is not blind.
He looks like he's had
you
a
hold
friggin'
this,
hangover.
You
for a
hold
month.
this horn in your hand, and you see he is not blind. You know, he knows what you've got in your hand. But no, it's a third eyelid. If you look it up online, it's something that a lot of Great Danes have, and his is like red, so his eyes look very, very red, don't they?
Yeah.
At first we thought his eyeballs were kind of red, but they're not. It's just his eyelid. And cats have it too. Cats have a third eyelid. If you, I'm being quite knowledgeable now, aren't I?
I know, it's kind of creepy to hear you talking normal and sensible.
Tim says, you're in trouble. Randy sounds like Donna's horny tonight. Oh, yes, I'm always horny. Listen to how...
Laura's got to go get some
Listen
sleep.
to
What do you
how
need
horny
sleep
I am,
for? You
Tim.
don't do anything. You don't need any sleep. Stay up. Third Eye Blind. Haven't heard that in a while. That's a group, right? Third Eye Blind?
Oh.
I think so. Anyways, no, I was talking about the detective. What the hell's his name? I forget now. Harry Niles, Third Eye.
Hopcock?
I don't know. Lori Morgan opened for Sammy. They got married, too. I'm pretty sure that's who she married. I met Lori Morgan once. What?
I just went like that, just to wind the dog
Quit
up.
pissing around with things. Stop! You're driving me over the bloody top tonight. What are you all wound up for?
I don't know. Give me that. I won't press it.
Bullshit. You'll
I won't.
squeeze that sumbitch somehow. Told you. I knew you would.
He was trying to grab my tits then, and he grabbed the horn by mistake. I don't know how he mistaked them two, but anyway.
Because they're both round and bulbous. See what I mean? All right, let's move on over here. We got to do some music, and I need to take Spock outside before Spock. Why did I say that?
I
I
know,
used to have
it's
a
been-
dog named Spock.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember Spock. It was pretty cool. I had to ask my
I
brother.
used to have a dog called Bruno, a greyhound.
Bruno, a
Yeah,
greyhound,
a
really?
greyhound.
How'd you get such an expensive dog?
Yeah, and do you know what happened?
You got hit by a bus.
No, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that.
It was a joke. Greyhound, the bus. Oh, you wouldn't know. You're not American.
No, I don't. No,
I thought it was
me
funny.
and my brother were walking Bruno the greyhound, and Bruno the greyhound disappeared. So me and my brother were hunting around the streets for about 3 or 4 hours, crying because we couldn't find this dog. And it turned out he'd gone home.
He went home.
The dog did, yeah.
They're pretty smart puppies. Pardon the pun.
And in my school books, there's a thing that says, tell us about your first pet. And I wrote...
He ran away.
Yeah, I wrote the dog's name was Brandy, and then it says, tell us about your pet. And I wrote, it ran away.
There you go. Nothing
I
like
had
gloom
loads
and
of
doom in the
different-
classroom.
I had loads
right?
of animals when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got married. I think they might still be. I don't know who she's married to anymore. Don't know. Don't keep track of that stuff. Don't like that gossipy crap. Anyways, let's go over here and do this before somebody kills us. Oh, yeah, I wanted to play some Keith Sampson. I just have to pick one because I don't know which one is which. Keith Sampson.
Pick number 8. Number 8.
All right, number 8 it is.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
It's Keith Sampson with the Yankee and the Brit.
On track number 8.
Oh, ja. Trace Adkins, ladies love country boys. Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network Country Saturday Night. And that's what we got going on over here. Good night, Sherry. Good night, Laura. You two are shacking up, I'm sure. Yeah, we've established that Alfred doesn't like to speak. Well, I'll tell you what, though. I'll say one thing about Alfred. I wish the hell I felt that good after a shit.
Why?
He went way the hell out in the middle of the yard over there and dumped one off. And I was standing there waiting for him to get done. And I'm standing by the corner of the house, right? And he's way the hell out there in the middle of the yard. He got done and he turned and he saw me and 800 friggin' miles an hour. He passed me up, turns around. All I heard was and he come by again. If I felt that good after a shit, I'd be a happy man.
I just sent him out of the room because he had a big load of gloop hanging from his mouth, and I was like, he's going to shake his head and that's going to fly somewhere. So I just said, get out of the room.
Becky wanted to know if he'll sit. Yeah, he's very good. He's a very smart boy. He does everything he's told. He'll lay down.
Aye! We're not done talking yet.
I know, I'm not either. Goddamn automatic bullshit. You know, when I want you to play, then you play. Yes, he's a very good boy. He'll sit, he lays down, he does everything
Yeah,
he's
he
told.
gives you his paw. He climbs up and gets the butter dish and eats it all.
That's about the only thing, though, he does that's bad.
Yeah.
When he wants to go outside, he always runs to the door ahead of me, but then I'll tell him stop or wait, and he'll stop and he'll wait and he'll let me open the door, and then he won't go unless I tell him to.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few things, when we was going out, he would, he'd be going crazy around the door. If we were going out and wasn't taking him, it'd be crazy around the door. But now, we'll make sure that he lays down, because it's important when sometimes we're running out the door with signs and stuff. We need to make sure that he's not under our feet. So, he does lay down, and he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, and sometimes when we leave, he likes to go riding too. Same like Caesar did, but. Like Donna said, we'll open the door, or we'll both go out the door, and we'll tell him to get on his bed. He'll get up on the couch. You know the couch, Becky, the same one. I saved it for him, I guess.
Yeah,
I didn't know I was, but I did. But he'll get up there, and he'll stay there while we go out the door. He's very good.
Yeah, at first he wouldn't, but now he's pretty good.
He's a little younger than Caesar. He's 3, I think, or so, and Caesar was a little older when we got. Caesar was 4 or 5 when we got him. So maybe he's got a couple extra years in him that Caesar didn't. I don't know, because they die young. The Danes do, which is very sad.
And he gives his paw, and he's got that same attitude about him, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. The same. They're all. I think all the Danes are like that, though. But he's an awesome boy.
He's got a really lovely temperament about him.
And it was an accident, really. I mean, it's not like we went looking for somebody to take Caesar's place.
Yeah, the lady we got him from, she couldn't keep him anymore, so we.
She found you, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's actually a shirt customer. And she saw some pictures of Caesar on my page, and yeah, she couldn't keep him anymore for whatever reason it was. So he's come to stay with us. And we're so happy that we've got him. He's lovely. He really is
He's a
lovely.
great boy. I got to give him that. He's listens very well. Doesn't do anything too crazy. Doesn't cause us any grief, really. I don't know why I forgot that. We can't even have Becky here without that.
And Becky says, does he like balloons? We've not even tried him with balloons yet, and we should go and get him some balloons or something.
I told you
shouldn't
there's
we?
still some here, I think. I don't think I
think
threw
they're
them other
water
than
bombs. Did you bring those water bombs? Yeah, I think it was Mrs. Jib Jab bought water bombs.
Yeah, they're still here someplace. I'm sure
in
they
that
are.
jar. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
And I don't know if he will or not, because I found a plastic ball somewhere with a little bell in it. And not a bell end like
yeah,
Donna.
the lovely lady that we got him from, she
That's
says
what
it's
it was.
not
Well, I threw it across the yard,
yeah.
and he runs at it, but he doesn't even attempt to bite it or jump on it or anything. He just runs by it and then runs back. So I
Yeah,
don't
Colleen
know.
says that he's not very playful with toys.
We'll fix that. Fetch you, boo. Well, that's what I said, Becky. I think it was meant to be because, like I said, I never meant to replace Caesar, but there he is. And I was pretty well beat up because Caesar died, but I mean, what are you going to do? It happens. It wasn't like we planned it or anything. Oh, Caesar, you got to die now. It was none of that stuff. It just happened. But yeah, we stumbled on him. I, kept just saying, boy, I'd like to have another dog like Caesar, and there he is. Just took a little time, and I believe in meant to be's anyways. I think everything happens for a reason, and he's here for a reason, and that's take over where Caesar left off. I guess. I don't know. Pretty cool though. I like him.
Yeah, he's
He's
pretty
a good
cool.
boy.
He's awesome.
Yeah, Thomas said dogs like balloons until they pop. Caesar wasn't scared of him, but he'd stand there and he'd get this look on his face like, where'd it go?
Yeah, he'd go and pop it with his teeth, and then he'd be like, "Where's it gone?"
He gets such a quizzical look on his face.
We was laughing. I was only thinking about that the other week and laughing because Mrs. Jib Jab in the chat room, she was in here with me and we was blowing up balloons, and we had just loads and loads and loads ready to throw outside for him. And he was outside with Tim, and he just heard us blowing up these balloons. He must have heard us stretching the balloons to tie the knots and blowing the balloons
I know,
up.
I heard him.
And he just come bounding in here.
I heard him. He goes, "Fuck you, Tim." And I heard him punch Tim in the face. And next thing you know, he was in here.
Yeah, he come bounding up here, and I don't know how the hell we managed to keep the balloons from popping or... and,
Tim had
it
a
was
black eye for about 6 weeks after that.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Yeah,
And Alfred's feet are bigger than Caesar's too.
yeah.
His
he
head,
is.
his feet, his tail. He's got the floppy ears too. Thank God they didn't pinch his ears. So
Some of the pictures that we take of him, he just looks tiny in them. His head looks big, and his body just looks tiny. But his body is bloody huge, especially when you're in the truck and he's behind you. He just feels absolutely huge.
yeah, he does. sticks his head up beside mine while I'm driving, and he'll stick it up there to look out the window or something when the window's down. And I go to turn my head, and it's flat and goes my nose against his head because he takes up all the space. I had a lab that liked to dig. He's been trying that bullshit. I put a stop to that. I'll have to try that maybe. He said he put a balloon in the hole and he popped it and he never dug again. I'm going to have to do something with him. And I think he's after the rats or something because he's been out in the shop out there. I don't have the floor done or anything yet. And he's been in there digging away at it. It's like he was doing under the cedar trees out there.
Yes.
I don't know what he's digging for, but I don't like that either. Don't be digging shit because, next thing you know, he's digging up the flowers or the trees or whatever. Alrighty then, let's move along over here. Alan Jackson, Mercury Blues by request. For all my redneck country buddies right there, Steve Hickman, The Great Outdoors, Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday night. We ain't got a whole lot of time here left, I believe. 14 minutes as a fatter act.
Because we started an hour early tonight for you guys that tuned in.
That's right.
Late.
And I'm glad we did because all the great people were here tonight. How awesome was that?
Check out the Jib Jabs.
I know. And Sherry was here again, and Laura. Go on. Thomas. What? What, do you want to play that for Becky? Is that your point?
We should play it for Becky, shouldn't we?
All right. Becky, we love you so much, I guess we're stuck playing this song for you. It drives me a little nuts, but we had such a good time doing it. Is this the one you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, we still need to do a video for this, don't we?
I think we probably will eventually. We just got to have time. We just don't have time. Time is of the essence. It's time.
Now, why would you say that? Just because someone's from the UK doesn't mean I'm going to like them, Thomas.
Oh, all right, there we are. I'm trying to catch up here. Yeah, I was young and dumb. What are you talking about now?
She was talking about that she wanted to. She said she tried to learn the guitar when she was younger and it hurt her fingers.
Oh, who's having ribeyes, by the way? What the hell's that all
having...
about? Nobody invited us for ribeyes. If they're as good as that sausage, we should head to Tennessee right now.
Yes.
You want to go?
Yes.
All right, let me put this song in and we'll head for Tennessee.
Let's head for some of Tim's sausage.
Here's a tune Donna and I did not too long ago. If you remember the movie Annie, Get Your Guns, is that the one?
Yeah.
That's what this song is from. Whoops.
I probably wouldn't like Justin, Thomas, because I don't like nobody anymore. I'm a miserable twat. Everybody pisses me off.
Oh,
don't they? Well. Don't everybody piss me off, Randy?
Tell them. I'm well on my way to not liking too many people, but in the meantime, I'll enjoy these great listeners because they have so much fun with us. That's what counts.
It's a country Saturday night with Yanki and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
That dress sure had me fooled. For a minute there, I thought you were going to be a lady. Going to be a pleasure to give you a lesson in marksmanship.
You couldn't give a lesson in long-distance spitting. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that?
Yes.
So can a rat.
Any note you can reach, I can go higher.
I can sing anything higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents?
40 cents?
30 cents?
20 cents?
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can do it quicker and get even sicker.
I can open any safe
without being caught?
Sure.
That's what I thought, you crook.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Anything you can wear, I can wear better. In what you wear, I'd look better than you.
In my coat?
In your vest.
In my shoes?
In your hat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you
Yes, I
can't. No, you
Yes, I
can't.
can.
Can't. I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can fill it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Any note you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing anything sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
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 No,
Yes,
you
I
can't. No, you can't.
fucking can.
Oh, I love when we come across one that's so much fun to do too.
I know. There's still a couple of songs that we'd like to do, but we need to get someone to play us the music for them because we just can't get the music like we can get it in the video
It can't
of the
be
original
found.
of the original singers, and we like their version, so we want it like that. But when we look for it, we find other artists' versions and not the one that we want.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can fuck anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I did last night.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Shit, man, fuck. Oh, some real country music. Roger Miller, King of the Commode. Yes, sir, the Dooleys, the Dillards, actually, doing Dooley. I remember hearing that the first time on Andy Griffith's show. Gotta love that tune. Love that banjo, too, man. You should watch him play that thing. Unbelievable. Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Time is running out. We must go, but thank you all very much. And we have to go with this console. When it hits 0, we're done. There's no pissing around over here. So we'll say goodnight for now, and thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us.
Yeah, you guys are the bestest ever,
That's
ever,
right.
ever.
Thank you, Becky and Tim, for coming by
Mrs.
and hanging
Jib
out with us
Jab.
for a while.
Hey,
Thomas,
Mrs.
thank you.
Shut up.
I'm talking over here. I'm trying to be
Mrs.
nice for a
Jib
minute.
Jab says that we've got to sing the John Anderson song Swingin', and we also have to sing the King of the Road song, with there's also already a rude version of that song already
King of
out.
the Commode.
Yeah, King of the Commode.
And thank you, Steve Hickman, for coming by. I love that guy. He's awesome. Can't wait to
Yes,
get together
everyone
with him
in
and
the
sing
chat
with
room,
him.
you guys are the best.
And everybody else that was here, Cora, the whole 9,000 of you. Thank you all very much. Why
Yes,
is that all I got
last
for
one
a
out,
chat?
lock up the chat room, clean up the tables, and turn out the
Oh.
lights, and put the key underneath the scary gnome.
Yeah, and do all that shit that you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Love you guys. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Say goodnight, Donna.
Night.
Say goodnight, Donna.
Night, Donna.
Yankee and the Brit's the place to be. Radio living is the life for me. Airwaves spreading out so far and wide. Keep your FM, just give me that internet side.
Online is where I'd rather stay. I've got a lot of music to play. I just adore a Yankee view. Darling, I love you, but give me a show to do.
The chat
The Brats.
on air.
That's fair.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, British life.
The Yankee and the Brit on